Starting off, we're going to cast on 40 stitches. This pattern that I'm doing, it is a multiple of 14 stitches plus 6 additional stitches because of the border. I will make sure that I write the pattern down in the description box for you to follow. For this row, this is going to be our initial setup row where we're going to do the trim for our border. You're going to start off doing knit one, purl one, and you're going to knit one and purl one for each stitch along this row. You're going to do this pattern for 4 rows. When you reach your next row, you're going to knit the knits and purl the purls. So we're reaching the last few stitches of our row and we will move on to row 2. For row 2, we're going to start off with a purl. Remember, for our first row, we started off with knit, purl, knit, purl. So for this row, we're going to start off with a purl because once you turn your work, it's going to start off with a purl, and you want to knit your knits and purl your purls to start off this trim. And we're going to use this method as we move throughout our pattern because we're going to create a border along the sides of our pattern, which will require us to stick with our knits and our purls as we start rows and end rows, and you will see that as you go along in this video. So as we continue along with this row, it's just going to be knitting knits and purling purls. And I'm going to now speed up the video so we can move on to row 3. So I did rows 3 and 4 off camera. We're going to start with our first row and we're going to start with our border. So we're going to knit one, purl one, and then we will knit the next. To start with our pattern row, we are going to purl 3, yarn over, knit one, purl 3, knit 5 together, and then we'll knit 2 together, and then we'll purl 3. So our repeat pattern will start off with our yarn over. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to knit 1, purl 3, knit 5, knit 2 together, and then going to purl 3, which will end our repeat of the pattern. And then we would finish off with our border. So as you see, you're going to purl 3 additional, and then you should be at your border. So we're going to purl 1, knit 1, and end with a purl. For your next row, it's going to be a knit row. So all of our even rows will be knit rows, but you're going to start off with your border. So you're going to knit 1, purl 1, and then you'll knit all the way until you get to your last 3 stitches. So every time we reach an even row, it will be a knit row, but you won't knit all of your stitches. You're only going to knit the stitches in between your border. So you'll start off with whatever your border is going to be, those first 3 stitches, and then you will knit the rest of that row. Once I get to the end and have our last 3, I will be back. Okay, so now we have reached our last 3 stitches, and those stitches are going to finish our border. So we're going to purl 1, knit 1, and then end with a purl. And we'll be on to row 3. For row 3, starting with our border again, we're going to knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and starting with our pattern row, we're going to purl 3, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, purl 3, knit 4, knit 2 together, and we'll purl 3. And you'll repeat starting with your knit 1 to finish out the pattern. When you come to your last 6, you're going to purl 3 additional, and then you will finish your border. So it's going to be a purl, a knit, and a purl. Starting off with row 4, this is an even row, so we're going to start with our border, which is going to be a knit, purl, and knit. And you will knit all the way until you reach your last 3 stitches, which will finish off with the border of our pattern. Reaching the last few stitches for your border, you're going to purl, knit, and purl your last stitch. Moving into row 5, we're going to start with our border. You're going to knit 1, purl 1, and then knit 1. To start with our pattern, we're going to purl 3, I'm gonna start with our repeat. You're gonna knit two, yarn over, knit one, purl three. You're gonna knit three, you're gonna knit two together, and then purl three. So you'll repeat, and then I'll come back with my last 6 stitches. So moving to our last six, we're gonna purl three, purl, knit, and then purl. Now we'll move to row six. Moving into row six, we're going to start with our border. We're going to knit one, purl one. I'm going to knit your third, and then you'll knit the rest of your stitches until you reach your last 3 stitches to finish off with your border. So we are now reaching our last few stitches, and as we approach those last 3 stitches, we are going to purl that first stitch of our last 3, knit, and then we are going to end it with a purl. And I'll see you at row 7. For our next row, we're going to start off with our border. So we're going to knit one, purl one, and knit one. And then we'll start off with our purl 3. So you'll purl 1, purl 2, purl 3. Then we are going to then knit 1, knit 2, knit 3, yarn over, we'll knit 1, purl 3, knit 2, knit 2 together, and then purl 3. Reaching our last 6 stitches, we're going to purl 3, and then work on our border stitches, which is going to be a purl, a knit, and a purl. We'll then move into row 8, which is an even row, and it's going to be a knit row. So starting off with our border row, we are going to knit, purl, and then we're going to knit all the way till we reach our last 3 rows. Reaching our last 3 stitches, we're going to end it with a purl, knit, and purl. See you at row 9. Starting with row 9, we're going to do our border, which is a knit, purl, knit. As we go into our pattern, we're going to start off with a purl 3 before we go into our repeat stitch. Going into the repeat stitch, we're going to knit 4, yarn over, knit 1, purl 3, knit 1, knit 2 together, and purl 3. Coming into our last 6 stitches, we're going to purl 3, purl for your border, knit, and then purl. See you at row 10. For row 10, starting off with our border, we're going to knit, purl, and then knit all the way until we reach the last 3 stitches. Coming to our last 3 stitches, we're going to end it with a purl, knit, and another purl. And I want to just show you what your pattern should look like so far. So you should have a few little holes in there and some half triangles. Starting off with row 11, we're going to start this off with our border. We're going to knit, purl, and knit. Then going to start off with your purl 3. And as we move into our repeat stitch, you're going to start off with a knit 5. We're then going to yarn over, and you're going to knit 1, purl 3, knit 2 together, following your purl 3, and you'll purl 3 again. Reaching our last 6 stitches, you're going to purl 3, last 3, you're going to purl, knit, and then purl. Reaching row 12, we're going to start with our border. We're going to knit 1, purl 1, and knit all the way until you get to the last 3, and then we'll move on to row 13. Reaching your last 3, you're going to purl, knit, and then purl again. Moving into row 13, starting with our border row, we're going to knit 1, purl 1, and knit 1. You're then going to purl 3, and going into our repeat pattern, you're going to start off with a slip, slip, knit. Then we're going to knit 5, purl 3, then you're going to knit 1, followed by a yarn over, and then you will purl 3. Reaching our last 6 stitches, we're going to purl 3, purl, knit, and then we're going to purl again, and I'll see you at row 14. Reaching row 14, starting off with your border, you're going to knit 1, purl 1, and knit all the way until you reach your last 3 stitches. Reaching our last three stitches, you're going to purl one, knit one, and then purl. And I'll see you at row 15. For row 15, starting with our border, we're going to knit one, purl one, knit one. We're then going to purl three. For our repeat stitch, we're going to start with a slip slip knit, then going to knit four, purl three, knit one, yarn over, and then when you do your yarn over, you're going to knit one, and then you will purl three. Reaching our last six stitches, you'll purl three, and then purl when you get to your last three. So you're gonna purl, knit, and then you will purl your last stitch. And we'll move on to row 16, which is going to be a knit row. For row 16, starting with our border, you know what to do. We're going to knit one, we're then going to purl one, and we will knit all the way until we reach our last three stitches. Reaching our last three stitches, we're going to purl, knit, and then purl to finish it off, and I'll see you in the next row. Starting with row 17, we're going to start with our border. We're going to knit, purl, knit. We're then going to do a purl three to start off. Going into our repeat stitch, we're going to slip, slip, knit. We're then going to knit three, followed by a purl three, followed by a knit one, then going to yarn over. You'll knit two, and then you'll follow that with a purl three. Reaching your last six stitches, we're going to purl three, and reaching your last three, you're going to follow that up with a purl, knit, and a purl. And I will see you at row 18. Reaching row 18. All right, starting with that border, we are going to knit one, purl one, and knit all the way until we reach our last three stitches. Reaching our last few stitches, we're going to purl, knit, and then purl again, and I will see you at row 19. For row 19, starting with our border row, we're going to start off with a knit, purl, and then we will knit. We're going to purl three, then we're going to do a slip slip knit, followed by a knit 2, purl 3, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, purl 3, reaching our last 6 stitches. We're going to purl our last 3. We're going to purl, knit, and then purl again. Welcome to row 20. We are going to start off with a knit, purl, and a knit, and then we will knit all the way until we reach our last 3. Reaching our last few stitches, we're going to knit, purl, knit, and purl. So your last 3 stitches should be a purl, knit, and a purl. For this row, we're going to start off with our border. So we're going to knit, purl, and then we're going to knit. We are then going to purl 3. And following your purl 3, we're going to start with our repeat stitch. And that repeat stitch is going to start off with a slip slip knit. Following the slip slip knit, you're going to knit 1, purl 3, knit 1, and then you're going to do your yarn over. Knit 5, you're going to knit 4, and following your knit 4, you are then going to purl 3. Reaching your last 6, you're going to purl 3, and then when you reach your last 3, you're going to follow that with a purl, knit, and then another purl. Going into row 22, we're going to start with our border, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and you're going to knit all the way through until you reach the last 3 stitches to continue with the border. Working your last 3 stitches is going to be a purl, knit, and then another purl to finish off row 22. Going into row 23, we're going to knit 1, purl 1, and then knit 1 because we're going to continue with our border. Once we knit, we're going to then purl 3. After purling your 3, we're going to start with our repeat pattern, which is going to be a slip slip knit. So you'll slip 1, slip another one, and then you're going to knit it. After you do your slip slip knit, you're going to purl 3. Following the purling of 3, you're going to knit 1, and then you're going to do a yarn over and knit 5. After you knit your 5, you're going to purl 3 more, and that is going to be your repeat row. So you're going to repeat it again to finish off this row, and then you'll purl three after. You'll purl additional three. So here you'll have your purl one, purl two, purl three, and then you're going to do your border. So purling one, knitting one, and then ending with a purl. For this last row, you're going to start with your border, of course. You're going to knit one, purl one, and then knit. And you're going to then knit all the way through on the rest of the row. For this video, I only did the initial rows 1 through 24. However, I do an additional 24 rows and I finish everything off with the border of the knit one, purl one that we started with, and you will do 4 rows of that to finish off the pattern if you would like to make the exact pattern that I made. This is a great pattern to use in order to make a scarf. You can make a sweater, or you can even make a hat. But I wanted to just share this pattern with you because I thought it was absolutely beautiful and it's really easy and simple to do. If you all do make any beautiful sweaters or scarves with this pattern, please share this with me. I would love to see it on your Instagrams and your Facebooks. I hope that this was an easy to follow video. And of course, I put the pattern in the description box. So no worries there. If you weren't able to follow with the video, you can go into the description box and you can follow the pattern there. And of course, to finish off this row, you're just doing a purl, a knit, and then a purl. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see the picture of the finished product. Bye. So this is the finished pattern. I hope that you liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.